Hi, Catholic nurses. Advent is coming up, and I went to a women's retreat last evening, and we talked about Advent and how really it is a reflective time, is to prepare your heart. Um, it's it's supposed to be like Lent, it's not, it's supposed to be sacrificial, but it's not as intense as Lent. And it's really to prepare our hearts for the coming of the baby Jesus, right? And a lot of times this time of year, our stress is through the roof. We're just, there's so many things, right? I was just talking to somebody this morning about the Christmas programs and the baked goods, and then you have sprinkled in still birthday parties and work and trying to get the house clean because people are coming and all the things, right? And if you have larger families or families with divorced grandparents or anything like that, then you're trying to fit in all the extra Christmases and all these things. So take a deep breath, right? First thing. So I'm going to talk a little bit about, again, the model. We have our circumstance, our thought, our feeling, our action, and our results. So at the time of this recording, it's about 2 weeks until Advent. And another way is Advent is on November 27th. Now, if you're watching this a different year, might fall within a couple of days range of that. But either way, Advent starts on November 27th. That's a fact, right? You can't dispute that. And I have the thought, there's so much to do. And I instantly feel panicked, overwhelmed, stress, anxiety. Okay, pick any one, but just pick one. So panicked. From the thought of that, there's so much to do, I think of everything that needs to be done. I start new projects around the house because even though those things need to be done, my mind also wants to distract me and focus on other things and say, oh, by the way, you should do this. You should go sort through the kids' clothes. Oh, go organize that closet that nobody's going to look at, right? It starts to add on more things. Go shopping without a list, and Facebook ads and all these different YouTube ads, like they're really good at marketing and targeting people, right? Because they start throwing up things because they know that your brain is spinning and overwhelmed right now to do all the things. So they're targeting that of, oh, do this, buy this, right? People this time of year spend more money than the rest of the year. So distractions everywhere. You spin out and overwhelm. I know for me, when I spin out and overwhelm, I like to just not do anything and go read a book or go start a new TV series on Netflix and binge watch that because, of course, my brain wants the least amount of resistance and effort possible. So let's go do something familiar and comfortable so we don't have to think there's so much to do, which is completely normal. And the result is you make little or no progress on any of the things that need to get done. And then as time keeps going on, you feel more of that. And so then you start to do even more things that really don't need to be done, right? And I would even put needs in quotations because what really needs to get done? Probably none of it, right? Maybe if people are coming over, you want to cook for them, but even that, people now, I mean, you can find your own food. So there's really probably nothing that needs to get done. So just going to throw that out there. I know your brain's going to resist that thought, but not most things that we think about are not needs. Okay. They're wants. And so that's what we're going to move into is, again, the circumstance is Advent starts November 27th. How do I want to feel this Advent? Okay. I really want to feel at peace. I really want to be able to step back and hear God, hear his voice, feel his peace and warmth around me, prepare my heart for him. Okay, so I want to have the feeling of peace or peaceful. And so my thought for that is I'm Christ light to others. Okay, so on the flip page, if I'm doing all those things, spinning out, like procrastinating, I'm not being Christ light to others. But if I have the thought, I'm being Christ light to others, I slow down, I pause, I might smile at the checkout people. I might not mind if it takes a while to stand in line, or if things are back ordered, I'm in calm, peaceful feeling, so my brain will problem solve. Okay, I'll make the baked goods with joy, because if that's a time where I can be Christ light to others. I don't want to be frantic and like, oh, it needs to be done and it's another thing on the checklist. It'll be a time of joyful reflection. I will focus on the things that bring me and my family peace. So, like I said on the other page, what really needs to get done? Am I doing things just because I think they should be done? Is that what is best for me and my family? Or can I say no to some things? What are priorities right now? Okay. And then when you're in peaceful feelings from the thought, I am Christ-like to others, when you have relatives over that maybe don't agree on politics or healthcare or whatever the thing is, religion, you're going to show up as Christ-like, right? Like, you're going to be kind to them. You're going to smile at them. You're going to avoid the heated conversations, because you're just going to show up and love them like they are, because that's what Christ-like does. Like, you're shining that for them. And of course, the result is then you're going to be his light to others. Right? Now, the important thing is to notice when you start to feel that panic feeling. Okay. If you start to feel those vibrations in your body, for me, it's like a buzzing in my chest. Sit back, be like, oh, there's that panic feeling. Okay. And you can just feel it. Or you can say, I don't want to feel that anymore. What's a different thought that will serve me right now? Okay. But you just start recognizing when those feelings of overwhelm, panic, anxiety are starting to come up and what's triggering that. If you slow it down enough, you can pinpoint a thought that's making you have that feeling. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that you guys go to my website, catholicnursecoach.com, and sign up for 3 free tips for you guys. So go put in your email there and get those free tips. Otherwise, I'm praying for you, and have a blessed day.